Hmm. Weird. Did you have that same error, Sam? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't normally see that error. So yeah, it was weird. Um, I don't know what this is. It's coming. It's frame XML. I don't know. Oh, he's stabled. Yeah, there's something screwy with the. We might be able to fix it here. Hold on a second. Let's try something. Because remember, I was screwing around with the config file. So here's the backup that we took before we started screwing around with it. So let's get rid of this one. We're gonna call this one newest. And then we're gonna take the backup file we took earlier today. We're gonna put that back. Let's try, because I wasn't getting that error before. Could just be some changes I was making to that version or to that file. The pet is I've stabled them because I'm going to go tame a new one. That's why the pet's not there. And let's also take a look at our add-ons and make sure that we don't have anything that we don't. Yeah, all the add-ons are good. None of these are out of date or anything. Okay. And see, now we're not getting that error. So I had made changes to the WTF to the config file, and whatever something in that change in that file was throwing that error. So it's gone now. Yeah, but I came all the way here to the Stormwind to tame my favorite pet, which is the Coyote Pack Leader. It's always my favorite pet to tame in vanilla. I don't know. I just have always had I've always liked the coyotes, the wolves in vanilla. I just think they're good all around pets. Even though I'm sure a lot of people don't. Most people would be. They go more towards kitties or like raptors for like higher DPS, but oh, I never finished that one quest. I can't believe that. Shit. I completely didn't finish one of the quests in KRONOS. But since we're here, might as well knock out some of these quests while we're here. I think we're still within our level range here. So. And there's our boy. Yep, Coyote Pack Leader. You have to get the Pack Leader though.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Now, what's nice with the Pack Leader is that he's got Bite, but he also has Furious Howl rank 1, so that's great. And then and then we'll go ahead and get Dash, later on down the road. I like wolves because they have Furious Howl's pretty good. It buffs your next physical attack, so it's a nice little DPS boost. And then of course we'll get Dash later on down the road for our wolf. But yeah, I always use the Coyote Pack Leader from Westfall, and I always name him Hopper. Of course, you have to remember, when you tame a pet for the first time, he's not going to have Growl, so you go tame Growl. Turn Growl on. course, the pet's going to be rebellious, so we got a ways to go yet before we can train this guy. I keep forgetting that in this vanilla client, to loot items, you have to be really close. Whereas they've increased the range at which you can loot stuff in later versions of WoW, so I always end up running just a little bit not close enough to the guy to loot him. So I always have to kind of like I run up to here, like right here, and I try to loot, and I can't. It seems to be like every time too. It's funny. I think that error was just because I was trying to use my macros while I was looting. Didn't like that. Did not like that. Did it again. Wasn't quite close enough to loot. Let's go ahead and kill this. Take this guy out. Ooh, there's a Voltros. I don't know if I can kill Voltros. Probably not. I don't. But we could give it a go. We at least try, right? Especially with this pet because he's so like rebellious. He's not. He's not going to be. He doesn't have very good armor or anything. Yeah, I can't kill him. Look, he says question mark, question mark. He's like higher level than I am, so we won't try to kill him. That's not going to go well. Inventory's full. And my pet's gonna die. No, 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 no. There we go. Got dinged a level.
Something? See you around.
And Voltros looks quite massive, doesn't he? Look at the size of that buzzard. I don't think I want to fight him. Let's give him a wide berth. Shit, another rare, the Foe Reaper. Dangerous mobs over here. See if the foe react. Nah. Weird. It's bugged out. Let's go empty my inventory or sell some stuff here.
Well met.
I think I will go ahead and go leatherworking. I wasn't gonna go leatherworking, but might as well. I mean, we could go engineering though. Engineering is gonna be better. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How you been? Thank you for your comments. Let's see. Yeah, this is not Season of Mastery 2.0. This is KRONOS. This is a private vanilla server called KRONOS 4.
Hello. Farewell. Need help? Safe travels.
What do you mean do both? Oh, you mean do engineering and leatherworking? I don't know. I've never tried to run it on a Mac. You know, honestly, I've never tried to run it on a Macintosh. You have to go to their website. Go to KRONOS. Just Google KRONOS WoW. Honestly, I don't know if it might. I have no idea if it would work on an iMac. Now this person's gonna make me want to play a warrior. I love warriors, and warriors in vanilla are really fun, actually. Yeah, I don't want to get. I definitely can see myself wanting to play a warrior in vanilla too, because warriors are really fun in vanilla. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If I was gonna do multiple professions, I probably wouldn't go. I don't know if I would go that way. You wanted to do deflection pally build? That's always good. You wish Ascension WoW had full TBC ability servers? Ascension WoW is just too, like, you become so powerful that it kind of makes the game not as fun. Like, Ascension WoW makes the regular just game too easy. You know, it's like playing retail to some degree because everything's so easy. Because you're so overpowered in Ascension. That's why I kind of stopped playing there, because it just felt kind of silly. You know, you're just so powerful. I think people who really get into Ascension are more the PvP side of it, you know, as opposed to just the regular leveling side of it. I didn't realize my pet was so low on health. Ah, shit. I don't know if I can take a level 19. I doubt it. Nice, 5 levels above. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, engineering is best. Engineering is by far the best profession, you know. Well, so Kevin, what you could do, and what I do a lot of times when I'm leveling on vanilla, is just pick up mining and leatherworking. I mean, skinning. Sorry, skinning and mining, and just keep, you know, just gather, you know, gather leather, sell leather for money. Wonder. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, this, like I said, this server, I don't know how much I'm gonna play on this server. I mean, this is just me kind of getting back into vanilla again in preparation for, you know, the Everlook server. But it's hard not to play. Excuse me. It's hard not to play vanilla and not want to play it like you normally do, which is to try to optimize it to some degree. You know, like figure out what professions you want and that kind of thing. But I don't want to spend a ton of time mining and shit. Honestly, I don't feel like mining. But who knows? Maybe we'll pick up mining. I say that, and then I'll end up getting it. And I said I wasn't going to do fishing, and I'll probably end up doing fishing. It's just so hard not to, you know. I'm so used to doing it. But the biggest thing right now is I have very little. Actually, I have some money because a nice person in the guild gave me he gave me 7 gold, I think, which was insane. I asked him if at the guild if anybody could give me like, you know, 50 silver, just because I wanted to buy the hawk bet, which I actually put in the bank. But the bags are really expensive. Like even just like a 12 slot bag was like 1.5 gold. So, and me being a cheapskate, I was like, I don't know if I want to pay 1.5 gold for a 12 slot bag. Thick makes money. The problem is Thick won't make much money on this server because there aren't that many people on this server. So trying to sell stuff on this server probably isn't going to work very well. So I'm not, like, again, I'm not looking to do stuff on this server that I would do on the fresh Everlook server because there just won't be the economy for it, you know. Economy just isn't going to be there. Yeah.
How are you? Hey there. Be careful. Can I help you?
You gonna go back to sleep? All right, Kevin, no problem, dude. Have a good night. Yeah, I just woke up from kind of a long nap. I was gonna go walk the dog, the puppy, and he was asleep, so I figured I'd knock out some of these quests. And then I'll probably get back to bed. Clear up the screen here a little bit. Let's just mail off the leather for now. We can stockpile the leather if we want. I'll probably never use it, but we can certainly stockpile some of this leather. My god, I can't type. I'm not awake yet. Nah, this is KRONOS 4. Yep. Yep, you too, Kevin. Let's see if we can take out 3 of these guys. What you want to do is you want to kill 1, and then immediately heal your pet, and that should get aggro on one of these guys. And let the 1 beat on me while we kill the other one. And then we'll heal our pet up.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Actually, we don't even need to heal our pet up. He's actually doing pretty good. Pet did pretty good there. Actually, we got some leather leggings. Nice. Pet is very hungry. All this hard work's making him hungry. He's still eating. Now he's done. I hope Zalson comes back and plays on, I didn't get a chance to talk to Zal so much earlier today. But I hope Zalson plays on Everlook. That would be cool. this is gonna get a little bit rough, isn't it? Oh, fortuitous pet ding.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't think I can save him. No, I don't have enough mana. No. Hopper's not gonna make it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. I think I changed my pet name, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah. Pets. Alright, so we got 5 of 5 on endurance training. I like to actually go 3 of 3 on thick hide, 2 of 2 on revive pet, and then move on to the next, so go thick hide. I like to make my pet as tanky as possible. There we go. That is now unruly. Training points is 0. Reaper, what's up, man? Is that Reaper? How's it going? Well, this is just the KRONOS server, so this is not the new server yet. This is just me practicing for the new server, which is going to be out for probably 2 or 3 months at least, maybe longer. So it should be out at the end of this year. I only play Ally pretty much, and the reason for that is because I've played Ally for so long that I know the quests pretty well. And every time I try to play Horde, it's like, it's like I don't. It frustrates me a little bit only because I don't know the quest as well on the Horde side. Um, I just like Night Elves, man. I've always liked Night Elves. Um, I don't know. I mean, it is a new server. And I like, believe it or not, I like Stormwind and I like Ironforge better than I like, than I like Ogrimmar. But I like Alliance. I don't know. I've always liked Alliance. I'm like Asmongold, I guess. Although I've been playing this game a hell of a lot longer than he has. I started playing WoW in 2004. And the other reason too is I always end up playing a paladin because I like paladins. So, I want all my characters to be on the same faction. And since I know down the road I'm going to play a paladin, and you have to be alliance to play a paladin, then that pretty much, that makes the decision for me right there. You got to be alliance. Asmongold has been playing WoW before 2006. I've been playing WoW since 2004, right? I've been playing World of Warcraft since the beta. I was playing WoW before it was even launched, before the release on Doomhammer. You've been playing the older WoW games? What do you mean, like Warcraft 3 and stuff? I was invited to play the beta by a friend of mine who I used to play Lineage 2 with, who ended up being a game master and working for NCSoft. He somehow got an invite to the WoW beta, and because he knows me and we're good friends, he was able to get me in an invite as well. I played Warcraft 3, like, not like a lot, but I did play it. I liked, it was a good game. I only played it a little bit, though. Well, you say 2006 Reaper, but remember, WoW released in November of 2004, so I'm not sure if you're just referring to a certain version of WoW. Like, well, yeah, I mean, the first expansion was like 2007, I think. Late 2007. But the World of Warcraft itself released in November of 2004. Oh, is that okay? I see what you're saying. You said you started playing in 2006. Yeah, 2 years after his initial race. Okay, I gotcha. Cool. I wonder. You feel the playthrough chat that Supa left open? You mean Supa? Yeah, I remember Supa, the guy with the beard. What was his name? Does he not play WoW anymore? Is he gone, man? Is Supa gone? Well, there was Supa Tees. I don't really know him. There was another guy, though. Yeah, I'm not sure which Supa you mean, though. Yeah, Soup Soka. Yeah. That's what I was That's who I was thinking of. That's who I was thinking of. What happened to that guy? He stopped playing? This guy. Yeah, the last video he did was over a year ago. Here's a video though. Where's he been? Let's check it out. And he shaved off that beard, right? Because he always had the beard. Let's see if is there a. I remember him when he. Yeah, when he looked like this, I guess.
Let's see if I can water walk him. He's probably too low level still.
Actually, no, this is not the guy I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a different person. Actually. But I've seen this guy's videos a little bit. Not a lot, but I've seen him a little bit. Lawyer who got busy with work. Gotcha.
Hey, thanks. How you doing? Yeah, could I get a number one meal, classic sized?
I always think it's always funny when people go to the drive-thru and they always people like people always talk different at the drive-through. Like, can I get a meal? Oh yeah, classic size. I'm not like that, man. When I go to a drive-through, I know what I want. I go through like shake my steak, and I'm just like, I want 2 double steak burgers, large fry, boom, done. You know what I mean? Like I always know exactly what I want when I hit a drive-through.
Yeah, yeah. Can I get a root beer, please? Curly, please. No, could I also get a 4-piece mozzarella? And let's do a roast turkey slider, and a glass of water, and that's all.
So, oh, since my priest leveling it, that's cool, Kevin. Yeah, I don't remember which guy that was. I've done so many videos. I mean, was it I'm assuming it was probably like a vanilla leveling guide, but yeah, I do love the priest as well. Yeah, let's get my, yeah. It looks like we got some cloth gloves. Ooh, we got some nice leather gloves. This video's freaking an hour long, man.
Late January I published it, but I actually late January 2021. 70 was the max. 80 was like max level. I got like 1 level up in that, and that's as far as I got. I realized I never really fell in love with modern WoW. Even when I was playing like Legion, Battle for Azeroth, I tried it and I was enjoying it. Like, it was not bad, but I never enjoyed it as much as I did Classic.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I don't know what it was. I never could get into it the same way. And that might have been obvious.
Well, the thing is, like I play retail sometimes. You know, I do battlegrounds and stuff, and I enjoy the battlegrounds, but it's a completely different type of game. I mean, it's not. It doesn't have this slow like leveling that takes a lot more care and a lot more. You know, you have to be a little bit more careful about what you're doing. You have to kind of, like I said, on this old vanilla client, like just setting up your macros and setting up your character and it takes a little bit more effort. You know, you can't just face roll content in vanilla WoW like you can in retail. In retail, you can just charge in, attack. Yeah, hell, attack like 10 mobs at once and you won't even die. You know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Reaper. I know Reaper's been around for a while. And I appreciate you, Reaper, for I appreciate you guys for sticking around so long. I think when I first started streaming, I was a lot more excitable, and I was like, "Whoa, yeah, this is awesome!" Because I hadn't played of the vanilla client, you know. So when I found out about vanilla private servers, it was right when Astalrius ended, and so to me, it was super exciting because I loved vanilla, and I hadn't played it since vanilla, which was like 2004 through 2007, and so my first few videos, I don't remember when they were. I think it was KRONOS 1 was the first time I ever played a private vanilla server. It was KRONOS 1. And then soon after that, Elysium came out, and so I started playing Elysium. So I don't remember what year that was. That was probably like 2016 or something, right? So if you think it came, it was like, I'm just guessing. I mean, well, we can figure it out. I mean, we can go to my channel and just look. Like, if you go here, I should have, like, if we just search for Elysium, you know. So here, 5 years ago, right? So that was 2017. So here, and here's my priest. And this is me playing with Volya. Wow. This is like some of the most fun I've ever had in World of Warcraft was playing on Elysium with Volya and Zalson. I wish Zalson could play more often. I don't know why I don't hear any sound here. What's the sound? There's no sound. I don't know why there's no sound. Hold on a second. That's weird. Huh. Not getting any sound out of YouTube. But anyways, you can see here I'm playing a priest on Elysium, and that was in 2017, early 2017, January. So that's when I first kind of started playing vanilla private servers. I was a huge catalyst to get you back in. That's cool. It's always good to get people back in, man. But yeah, so like retail is fun for what it is, but it's a different game. It's a different beast. It's a different animal. You know, it's not the same. The sense of accomplishment and the sense of pride you have over your character is much greater in vanilla WoW because it's a lot more effort. It takes more time, and not necessarily more time, but it takes more effort, like to go through and level your character up. You know, like just like the pet, like just for example, my pet. I've got to train. I've got to get a pet. I've got to use him until his loyalty level gets up high enough. Then I've got to train his talent points right. Like he just dings, so he has one. He has a whopping one talent point, training point. Sorry, one training point, which I guess I could do natural armor rank 1, right? But then after every so many levels, you've got to go and I've got to go and tame other pets so that I can rank up my bite to the next level, my furious howl to the next level. So again, there's just all these little things you have to do to stay up to date with your character. And in retail, there's all kinds of stuff too, but it's different. It's just not the same. It's not as methodical. In retail, it's like, oh, we do some stupid repeatable daily quests or get some sort of reputation, but nothing's difficult in retail from a PvE point of view. Unless you're doing like mythic rating or something. You just face roll all the content. It's like, oh, I need to kill 10 guys to get these items or something. You just go and pull 10 mobs at once and blow them away without any challenge. It's Grumpy. Hey, Grumpy, how's it going, man? You remember that priest? That was a while ago. I didn't even remember. I didn't remember her name was Shady Faith. I was a little surprised because when I do priest, I usually do faith driven, so that was a little surprising on her name there. Oh wait, I've already killed 20 of these. Well, shit. Attacked it, might as well finish it. Yeah, but the sense of accomplishment, I think, in vanilla is a lot greater. And well, one thing about MMOs, and it's like the greater the challenge, the greater the sense of accomplishment. That's why someone who goes to the bar exam to get to pass their bar exam so they can become a lawyer. I mean, that's a big deal. It's a difficult test, and so you feel a lot better about, you know what I mean? Like Olympians who win a gold medal. I mean, the sense of accomplishment is super high because to win a gold medal is incredibly difficult. Out of all the millions of people trying to even just make it to the Olympics, then to get there and actually get a gold medal, you know what I mean? So the higher the challenge, the greater the sense of achievement, which means the greater the level of happiness, and that's why a lot of people like vanilla WoW over retail because of that, because the sense of achievement is higher. I think, when you go through vanilla WoW, and you get all your gear, and you go through all the rating, and you get best in slot. I mean, it just feels like there's a lot more effort involved. At least it did to me. I mean, now you see people going into Classic WoW and they just face roll Molten Core and stuff with their min-max bullshit. And I think that takes away from the game, Do I have all my bandanas? No, I don't. I still need 7. I do feel nostalgic, especially the music. I don't know, there's something about, like, if I turn off my music here and if you just go into the vanilla and you turn on the in-game music, loop it, it always has a very nostalgic feeling to me to hear this music. And even the sound effects, because they've changed over the years. When you play retail WoW, you go to Westfall, it's not going to sound like this. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. But honestly, maybe it does. I don't typically listen to in-game music anymore. I usually listen to like my own music. Did they change it? I figured they did. But so like this music we hear now with these atmospheric sounds, you know, it's very nostalgic to me. Especially, you know, what's the most nostalgic though is the Ashen Vale music, because I've played Night Elf. I've played the Night Elf race more than any other race in the game. Like hands, not even close. I've played more Night Elf characters than any other, and I'd say Human was second. Yeah, it's that Night Elf music, you know. When you're in Ashen Vale, I love it, man. I love that music. But you can see here, we're just flying through these mobs, right? Like there aren't too many classes where you can just sit back and chill while you just blow these mobs away as a hunter, you know? They need to be unique? Okay, I gotcha. I love the crow sounds, you know? Yeah, I don't know. You mean like what, in Classic or something? Yeah, I don't know. No, that was funny how she was sliding. Doing a little slippy slide there. Actually, well, I am gonna go back to Darkshore. The only reason I'm in Westfall is I came here just to get my coyote. I always get the wolf as my pet. I love Coyote Pack Leader as my pet. So I just came over here to grab that. But yeah, I'll head back to Darkshore because Darkshore is my favorite anyway. But I'm just knocking out a few quests. As soon as I get this done, I'm heading back to Darkshore. I just want to get these bandanas done. And I also wanted to level my pet up, level my pet's loyalty up before I ran back to Darkshore. Well, yeah, I love Darkshore. Darkshore's awesome. I usually do Darkshore to about level 18, though. I don't usually do it to 20. I usually do it to about 18, and then I come back and... I'm trying to remember, man. It's been so long since I've done vanilla. Yeah, hunters are very chill. Especially when you get your macros set up correctly, like... So easy, Like, I don't even have to, like, target mobs. I just hit my macro, my T key here. It'll target the nearest mob and send my pet into attack. Or I can just, you know, tab key and shift scroll mouse wheel up. Will mark them and send my pet in. Like, here, I get the T key, my pet will target nearest and attack. And, you know, it's just nice. Your pet always leaves you, even though you feed it? What? Your pet shouldn't leave you. Are you sure you're feeding it? We just need 3 more bandanas. Just like everyone leaving your drill life. Don't bring me down. Come on, don't bring me down, Reaper. Yeah, my favorite. I don't know why. I've just always loved wolves. The reason I like wolves is like I talked about earlier. They're good all around pets. You know, like their damage is like you have like a bear and you have like wolves. You have you have kitties and raptors. I mean, kitties and raptors are going to do the most DPS. Bears aren't going to. They're going to be a little bit lower end on the DPS, but they're more tanky. Whereas wolves kind of fall in the middle. So they're just like a good all-around pet. Like they have good damage, good health, good armor. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. They're like right in the middle of the road. And I just like that. For me that I find that they're good. You know, their DPS is good. They're pretty tanky. You know, so I like them. I like wolves, and they look cool. I like the way they look. This is like Reaper. Just like everybody, just like real life. That's awesome, dude. I hope people don't leave you real life, dude. Ah. Yeah, I like wolves. Raptors are pretty cool too. Raptor Pets. I usually I end up with a wolf and a cat. I usually have wolves and I usually have a wolf and a cat in WoW. Like in vanilla, and then later on down the road in different versions of WoW, when you could have more pets, then I end up having more different types of pets. Yeah, the Furious House pretty good. I like it. With a double dig? That is cool when you get the double. The double ding's always great. Two more bandanas. Uh-oh. This is not good.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Shit, everybody wants a piece of my pet. My poor pet, I don't think he's gonna make it. Maybe he will. He's still alive. Forsaken Bacon, that's pretty good. I like that, Grumpy.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Man, I'm aggroing like the whole world today, apparently. There goes the pet. Oh my god. I can't believe that wolf was there. Well, we can clear out my inventory anyway, so... They chased me all the way back to this guy. They did. Those mobs were getting ticked off that I was killing them too easily, I guess. They wanted a little vengeance. Vengeance! Revenge! What do I have right now? I've got one. Yeah, we definitely want the leggings. Oh my god, your inventory's full. We'll hold on to the easy throw dynamite. I may go engineering.
What can I do for you? The Alliance. Greetings. Be careful.
Man, Everlook, I don't think... Nobody knows for sure when it's releasing. It's not going to be... I'm thinking like 3 months. I'm thinking it'll be like 3 months from now, probably. Yeah, it's unannounced. It's going to be a while. I think someone said that they're going to release it after Wrath of the Lich King, so... The other thing we can do with engineering, though, is we can craft our own bullets. And engineering crafted bullets will do more damage than the highest level, like, you know, arrows you can get at your particular level. So... Yeah, I hope they'll be good. As long as they prevent GDKP rating, as long as they prevent boosting, selling of boosting, and prevent like bots and prevent gold sellers. I mean, those are the things that ruin the game. That ruin the economy, ruin the game. Yeah, all right. Engineering leatherworking. I mean, yeah, we could do engineering leatherworking. I mean, we only need engineering to be high enough to get like, you know, like iron grenades and stuff. You mean no bots is the biggest plus? Yeah, if they can keep the bots out, yeah. Yep. You like classic? you like when I play classic? You said you don't occasionally watch the modern stuff, but I'm not sure what you're saying there at the end. You said you make classic. Oops, I just dragged something off my bar. What did I drag off my bar there? I hate it when I do that. What did I just drag off my bar? Oh, bandage. There it is. I hate it when I do that. Because then you're like, what did I drag off? This is what I dragged off. I'm gonna go ahead and lock the action bars for now. Classic content's my bread and butter. You know what's funny though is you say that.
Bless you.
You say that, but I get a lot more new subscribers on my channel when I stream retail WoW. Which is, which just kind of sucks because I would rather stream, vanilla WoW. But I get a lot more subscribers who join my channel and subscribe to the channel when I do retail content. Classic WoW, I have no idea. Like honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's probably a ghost town, yeah. And there's probably going to be certain servers that still the servers for the hardcore players, the hardcore community, that stuff like Bloodsail Buccaneers are probably still have a few people in them because people still like to do the hardcore challenge. But I bet a lot of the other servers are probably pretty dead. I know Classic TBC, if you go to Grobulus, is still pretty thriving. And there's people that are looking forward to Classic Wrath of the Lich King, but I certainly am not one of those people. I said there were people talking about asking me if I was going to play Classic Wrath of the Lich King, and I was, and I still may play it, especially if you look at the fact that Everlook probably isn't going to come out before Wrath of the Lich King Classic, so I'll probably still play it. But yeah, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I know. I wish I had more subscribers. And but I'm lazy. I don't use my webcam, and I don't edit videos and put up stupid clickbaity titles like you have to check this out and oh my god, I can't believe this happened in vanilla. I don't do all the bullshit clickbait. Yeah, I'm almost 2,000. It feels really small though, Kevin. When you have streamers out there with 20,000, 80,000, 400,000, it'd be nice to have man, I'd be happy even if I just had 20,000 subscribers. That would be so cool. But, whatever. Yeah, no worries.
See you around. Well met.
What am I missing for this one? Oh, I don't have 3 Murloc eyes. Shit. Oh, well. I'm not too worried about that. Actually, no, we can't hearth out. There's still one more quest we gotta turn in. Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Yeah, I mean, I just like to play. I love the game. I love World of Warcraft. I love WoW. And I know there's a lot of people that even come to my channel and give me crap for still playing vanilla and for still playing WoW. A lot of people that have watched me on YouTube play WoW they've moved on. Like they were playing WoW when they found my channel, but they've moved on to other games, and they've even tried to get me to move on to other games. And every time I try different games, I just don't have fun with them. You know, I'm pretty much an MMO player at heart. You know, I was a big FPS player back in the day, but that's when I was younger. You know, I played Unreal Tournament, and I was like professional level. I was, you know, like a pro. I was really good, like really good. But that was a long time ago, and I don't like playing FPS anymore. And you'll find that out if you guys play FPS games, if you play Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever, or PUBG. You'll find out that when you get older, you get to a certain point where you don't really want to play those games anymore. And the reason you don't want to play them anymore is kind of funny. At least the reason for me, anyway. And I think it's probably the reason for a lot of people is that it's actually more taxing. It actually is more effort to play FPS and to play it well. I mean, you have to kind of get hyped up, and you have to really be like, you know, you have to be sitting at your desk. You're kind of tense. It's not like you're sitting here laid back, leaning in the back of your chair, like pulling off headshots, right? It's, you know, it's not like that. You're up close, you know, you're very, you know, attentive, and your muscles are all tensed, and you're like, you twitch muscles, and you're just ready to like flip the mouse to the right direction and get the headshots or whatever. It's just a different type of game, and you'll get to a certain point in time in your life where when you get older, you're like, I don't want to stress myself out that much trying to play like that. I just want to sit back, chill, and that's what MMOs are so good at. Is you can be very laid back and chill and still be very good, still be a very good player. But here's the music that makes this is the most nostalgic for me. When I go into the Night Elf era and I hear this music, this to me is World of Warcraft. Because I've played more Night Elf characters than any other. And this is what reminds me the most of World of Warcraft. And this is what brings a smile to my face when I log in and hear this music, you know? Yeah, I'm more laid back. I'm not like trying to crank out, you know, crazy content. I've seen people, you know, I've seen YouTubers come and go. I've seen YouTubers. There was one guy, and I can't remember his name right now, and he came out, created a YouTube channel, and got up to like 10,000 or 20,000 subs in a very quick span. And I wish I could remember his channel name because it's probably still up. And then he disappeared, and obviously probably real life. It's one of those things where I think he, in his mind, he thought, I'm going to create a YouTube channel, I'm going to make a lot of money, and he was doing good. You know, he created his channel and was up to like 20,000 subs or 15,000 subs in the span of like a year, which is damn impressive, I think. And then he just disappeared, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't ever know what happened to that guy. But yeah, YouTubers come and go. I mean, look at Asmongold. Asmongold's completely going away from WoW, and he's actually going away from gaming in general. I mean, he doesn't. A lot of his videos lately have nothing to do with video gaming, you know, which is, you know, if lucky for him, he's built up enough of a audience that he can do that, you know. I mean, it's just amazing that someone like Asmongold can be a millionaire, you know, that he can just come from nowhere, you know, and like if you watch videos of Asmongold even just 4 years ago, he looks he the way he talks and acts, like it's actually, let me show you a video by Asmongold that's really funny, you know, like it's I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see. I don't know if it's on. Oops, wrong.
Let's get that achievement for the.
He had some like tutorial videos he did like way back when. Actually, I know what it was. No, I can't find it. But if you find some old videos of his, it's like he's just a completely different person. Like he's nothing like he is today. You know what I mean? I mean, he's got like an act. He's got like a persona that he's created. But what's interesting is if you look at some of those old videos, he looks very uncomfortable. Like he did not look comfortable in front of a web camera at all, you know. And so to get to where he is now, it's pretty amazing actually. He's obviously a lot more comfortable in front of in front of a webcam now. Yeah, the laid back person. That's cool, Kevin. Let's hit the another thing I wanted to do and I forgot when I was in Ironforge. I kind of screwed the pooch, but I actually wanted to. Oh, I did. Did I train it? Hold on a second. Oh, no, yeah, never mind. I don't. You said playing MMO drains you? Not me. The reason I play like laid back music is because, you know, you see some people that'll play MMOs and they'll be playing to like really hard rock and stuff, and that's really stupid because what happens is if you're playing the MMO to like really fast music, it pumps you up, like it gets you going, right? It gets you kind of hyper. But the thing is, if you're gonna play like long sessions of like 8-10 hours, you don't want to get hyper. You don't want to get like amped up because it'll wear you out faster. So you want to be chill. You want to get into like a meditative state. You want to be like a zen. You want to be like a zen MMO machine. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, we must be a zen machine. But yeah, you want to be chill and laid back, and believe me, you'll be a lot more efficient, and you'll be able to game longer without getting tired. I have got a shit ton of cloth. I'm going to save some of this leather. I obviously need to get another bag, and still not high enough level to use some of this stuff. We don't need that. Yeah, the FPSs will do that. Like I said, you can play FPS games like for a certain amount of years, but you'll get to a certain point in time when you won't want to do them anymore because you don't want your blood. You won't want your blood boiling. You won't want to have to be that hyped up. You know, amped up. I mean, I knew my schedule. I actually played. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. I actually played Unreal Tournament when I was at my best in Unreal Tournament, right? When I was like my best for FPS, right? I actually did this. This is a true story, right? You know, I don't make shit up, guys. I played Unreal Tournament every day for about 2 years straight, and I averaged probably 6 to 8 hours a day every day for like 2 years straight. I mean, that was my life. You know what I mean? I had just gotten divorced. And so you know how people, when they get divorced and you go through kind of a depression, because I didn't want to get divorced, you know what I mean? So you get divorced, you go through like kind of a depression or whatever, or you maybe some people get lost in their work to try to not think about the divorce, right? Or for me, I got lost in Unreal Tournament. You know, that's all I did. I mean, I ate, slept, and drank Unreal Tournament. I would get up, play Unreal Tournament for like an hour. Then I would get in the shower, go to work. And luckily, my work was right across the street from where I lived. I'd just walk across the street to work. Now, I'm a computer programmer, right? Just write code. I'd go home at lunch, play an hour of Unreal Tournament, walk back to work till 5, walk home, eat dinner, and then I would play Unreal Tournament from like 6 or 7 all the way until about midnight. And I did that every single day for like 2 years. And I became so good, like really good, you know? I was so good that when I came into certain servers, because in an Unreal Tournament you like bookmark servers that you like to play on. I played a couple different game modes, right? I played like low grav, 135/35, which is 135 game speed, 35 air control. And I also played 155/55, which is 155 game speed, 55 air control. So I played 155/55 Gib, and I played 135/35 all weapons, low gravity. And I was so good that when I came into servers, people would be like, "Oh shit, we're gonna lose." So I play a lot of capture the flag matches, right? And yeah, capture the flag is awesome, right? Yeah, Unreal Tournament's the best CTF. You're right, Sam. And I would come into servers, and people would just like, "Well, we lost," because once I stepped into the game, man, it was over. My team won like 95% of the time. Like I hardly ever lost when I played Unreal Tournament because I was just so good. I could completely sway the match to our team pretty much every time, right? I still have screenshots from Unreal Tournament. Look at these. These are screenshots from Unreal Tournament games that I played like years, and I mean, this is like we're talking 2000, right? I mean, just look at the resolution of these screenshots. These are old screenshots of me playing Unreal Tournament. You know, like in this game, I was playing, and everyone was heard it was the beauty of anonymity in Unreal Tournament, right? Because you could just change your name every game. Like in this game, I was Angst DSK. That was the clan I was in. 103 kills, 253 points. So obviously, I was the best player in that particular game, right? Hold on a second. And these are like not even, like these are some of these screenshots were after I actually had stepped away from the game. Like I played for about 3 years straight, and then I actually took a break from Unreal for about a year, and then I came back, and I still was good, but I wasn't as good. I mean, you can't take a break from an FPS for like a year and come back and be as good. But some of these games, Cranial Assault, I love this pain. Look at that 131. I'm just destroying these people. Here's a game where I didn't do that good. But this guy Abby though was one of the best Gib players I ever saw. He was in my clan. But I mean, this is when I had left the game, came back, and joined a 155/55 Gib clan. So I was not at this point in time, and plus I hadn't played 155 Gib before, so it was a new game style for me. So I was still learning. Gem. Which you can see most of these screenshots are going to be like, this is one of my favorite names, Sugar Honey Glow. Just stupid shit, man. It's interesting though, 165 frags, but the score. I did a lot of returning the flag, so you can see flag kills covers. I was always proud of my covers. Now covers, you get a cover when someone's carrying the flag on your team, and there's someone close enough to them to actually kill them, and you kill that person. So you're basically covering them, But yeah, and these are just some of my screenshots. I'm sure I've actually got more than that. I just don't know where they all are. There, like see these some of these are the old ones, right? So these are going way back to, Actually, this one was, and this is when I left the game and came back because I left Unreal Tournament and people talked to me to come back and play it because I was so good. They wanted me to come back, but I'd been away from the game for about a year, and then Unreal Tournament 2003 came out, and they coerced me into coming back to play in 2003. So this is Unreal Tournament 2003. This right here, another one of the best players I ever saw. Wow, in Unreal Tournament was Blind Fury. This guy Fury, and this guy Blind Fury. These two guys here were some of the best players I ever saw in the game. They were so good. They were really good. I mean, they were like Blind Fury especially. He's the one who kind of he revolutionized the piston hammer. I'll never forget, we were playing a match of facing pyramids, right? There's this one map where there's these two pyramids, and it was capture the flag, and the pyramids have like an opening in the bottom of the pyramid that goes down that goes down to like a lower level, which is where the flag base is. And we were doing a clan match, so it was my clan versus other clan, and we were losing. We were down like I think 1-0, right? And it was a timed match. I think I can't remember. It's been so long since I played. I think it was timed match, so the match lasted a certain amount of time. And then when the time's up, here you can see remaining time here. When the time's up, whoever has the highest score wins. Well, we were down, and we actually were able to do subs because one of the guys had to go, and when you did clan matches, you had subs. So we had, our sub at the time was Blind Fury subbed for us, and he came in, and actually on that match we had a 3 cap limit. So if you cap 3 times, you automatically win, right? I think it was 3. It might have been 5. 3 or 5. He came in and within a few minutes capped the flag like 3 times, and he did it in ways using the piston hammer that I'd never seen before. I mean, I'd seen people piston jump, of course, but he was piston jumping. He would go down into the pyramid to the bottom, double tap, dodge, jump. Remember, this is low gravity too. Double tap, dodge, piston jump off the wall, come flying out of the bottom of this pyramid, all the way across, all the way down into the other pyramid, right down into the flag base room, on top of the flag, and cap it. And the way he did it, if you piston jump correctly, you fly through the air very quickly. And so other players, if they don't know you're coming, they're not really going to have a chance to really get their gun trained on you and shoot you. They just won't have it. It's just very difficult. But if they know you're coming, they'll get off maybe 1 shot, maybe 2. And it's very difficult to hit someone who's piston jumping because they're moving so quickly. But yeah, that guy was one of the best players I ever played with. So he was damn good. Yeah, Gravity also. Gravity here. Fury, Gravity. These guys are some of the best players I ever played with. This is this was a great match. We actually beat Blind Fury. This was Gravity, Fury, and me versus Morpheus, Go Get Him, and Blind Fury, and we actually won the match. Gravity was just, man, he was pumping there. He was playing good. This is when I still wasn't at my best. This is still pretty early in my career in Unreal Tournament. I still was like learning from these guys, And you can see though Gravity. You also have to take into account that in FPS games the ping means a lot. Like it means a lot. And you can see Gravity's ping here is like 35. So this is way back in 2000. So not everybody had the best internet connection. So my ping wasn't as good. It was like 78, which isn't bad. But when you see someone with a ping like 35, that does have a huge impact. If you have a better ping, it really does help. Just whatever. Here's me just 1v1 beating people, I was spectator mode, so this Fury versus somebody else. Here's me beating Cap. Cap 10 was a good player. Most of these games I'm pretty much, There's a game that we lost. Oh, okay. So here's a clan match. And this was against, okay. This was a clan match versus B4M, which is Beg for Mercy, right? And the clan I was in was the Own clan. But you can see there was nobody good on the, only Gravity. I'm surprised Gravity only had 34 keys really good, but we actually lost this. I don't know why we lost this match, but Sephiroth, that guy was really good, though. But yeah, B4M, they were good players. They were really good players. This is when that's not when I was at my peak. I'm trying to find a screenshot where I was at my peak in Unreal Tournament. This is the name I went under the most. Was just Elaine, and it was a character from a book. It was based off Elaine Tricom, which is a character from a Robert Jordan novel, and so this is the name that I was most known for. Was just Elaine. People were always like, "Who the fuck's Elaine?" It's a great name because people are like, "Elaine, who the fuck's that?" But that's the name I was known under. Yeah, this is when I was pretty good. I don't know if I was at my best here, but you can see I still 109. Anyways, enough of memory lane. Do you need to listen for footsteps in Unreal Tournament? Yeah, you do. You definitely hear footsteps for sure. Congratulations on the new marriage. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Thank you. Hey, I got married, I guess it was 3 years ago now. 3 years ago now. Yeah, no, my wife's awesome. She's awesome. Like, I mean, there were times when she'd get a little bit mad at me like gaming, you know. But I think she doesn't really get that mad anymore. Like, we had to kind of work out like when we were going to do stuff together and when we weren't, and um, you know, I think she understands that gaming for me is like my way to relax, and for her, her way to relax is, is to take the is to take the puppy that we got to go, out to the park or something, and so, but it's all good, yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. Actually, speaking of the puppy, I've got to go walk the puppy. He's only 3 months old, and he doesn't have the best bladder. And my wife's sick. She's got COVID. And she's in the bed. She's in the bedroom right now asleep. She's really sick. And so I need to go check on her, and then I need to walk the dog, and then I'm gonna get back to bed myself. But I'll probably, like I said, I don't really know what I'm gonna do stream-wise, like over the next 3 months. You know, this server is dead. I mean, there's hardly anybody on this server, so like anything I do on this server, like I said, like the description, it's just preparation. Um, oh man, my pet is hungry. He is not happy. He's like, quit talking about fucking games and feed me, Seymour. But yeah, I mean, I've pretty much done what I wanted to do with this character. Meaning, I figured out all the macros I wanted to figure out. I figured out the vanilla client again. Kind of like have most of the, the add-ons that I want. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna stream. But I know, Kevin, you said you like when I play vanilla. Um, yeah, my game. I haven't worked on my game in a while. It's just tough. Like, it is cool. I'm really excited that Unreal Engine 5 came out because any game I make will be, will be in Unreal Engine 5. My goal for that, Kevin, is when I retire. Like, when I retire, that's one of my hobbies I want to work on, is my own game. And I've got, just a shit ton of stuff. Hold on a second. Like, if we go to my Google Drive, you can see I've got concept art, game documentation, game resources, modeling, notes and ideas, all kinds of stuff. Resources. Vosslar. This is my game that I want to make. It's called The World of Vosslar. Resources for Vosslar, Vosslar planning. It's just character models. There's just all kinds of shit. Free stylized grass, resource, vegetation packs. There's lots of stuff that I was working on. Where's my This is back when Unreal Engine 4 was the highest. We got Wings 3D on here still. Do I have Wings 3D installed? I do. I love Wings 3D. It's just such a cool little. It's such a cool little polygonal modeler. It's really cool. Here's the face selection, total object selection. I think is it space? Let me see. Here's the line selection. Yeah. And vertex selection. So, trying to remember. I actually haven't used this program in a long time. Yeah. Modeling's so different nowadays. People do sculpting a lot more than they do traditional polygonal modeling, but this is such a great program for polygonal modeling. I wonder if I have. No, I don't. Anyways, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I have a ton of stuff on my Google Drive for my game, like all kinds of stuff. But yeah, when I retire for the Horde, what's up, Brooke? When I retire, which is about, see, I'm 52 years old. So when I hit 60, I'll probably retire hopefully when I'm like 66, maybe. So like 14 years. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Well, that's another thing too. I mean, I play guitar and I also draw. I like art. So when I retire, my goals are to probably play more guitar, work on my game, do more drawing, and then of course spend a lot of time with my wife. Those are really that's it. Like I would love to work on my game and then and make some pretty good progress, and then I would create a YouTube channel where I just covered the game. Actually, I've already got the YouTube channel. If you guys didn't know, I mean I already have the YouTube channel for my game. I just like if you go, it's right here, the World of Oslar. Actually, I have 52 subscribers, but I already have a channel for my game. And I've got just a few basic videos, where do we get the character models, sample Unity combat discussions, and just a few just weird things I was doing, looking at Unreal Engine's MetaHuman character creator, But anyways, yeah, I gotta go walk the dog, guys, and check in on my wife because she's really sick, and then I'm gonna get some sleep. But I'll probably stream tomorrow. I just don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I might do a little Shadowlands Destruction Warlock Battlegrounds just for like an hour, and then just because it's fun to do BGs on the Destruction Warlock. She drops these like chaos bolts that just like knock people's health. That basically take about half of people's health off of their health bar. It's hilarious, man. But yeah, but I think on Everlook I'm gonna play the Hunter. But I also want to play, of course, a Paladin, right? Yeah, I put myself out there. Well, I tell you what, Kevin. I think if I use my if I use my webcam, you know what I mean? If I like use my webcam a lot more, I'm sure I would get a lot more subscribers. People want to see a personality, on stream and stuff like that. So, but I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go walk the dog. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow something. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna stream. But yeah, I will be doing the Paladin. I'm actually really excited to see, because the one thing, and I think I talked about it before. I don't know if you guys heard, but if you go to my channel here, and you do a search for who needs healers, right? There's this video. Okay, this was from 2019, and I believe this was on Light's Hope. And I'm really hoping that this is the way things work on Everlook. Thanks, Kevin. And I really hope this is how. So what this video is about is there's something on private servers that works differently than on Classic WoW. So specifically to Paladins. So like Paladins, when you judge Seal of Light, you judge the target, and you can see here the target here. The skilled player's got Seal of Light judged. Whenever the target's judged with light, every time you hit that target, you have a chance to proc a heal on yourself that heals you. Well, if you have Seal of Righteousness up, what happens when you hit a target, when you have your Seal of Righteousness, up on yourself, you'll hit the target and your weapon does damage, but you also have a chance to proc additional holy damage. So think about that. So when you hit a target, you have a chance to possibly do damage to that target twice with one swing. One of those is being the weapon damage itself, and the other one being the seal. I like to call it the righteous tick damage, which is just a RNG tick damage that sometimes gets applied. That's what the whole righteous seal righteousness does. But each one of those damage sources has a chance to proc the heal from the Seal of Light. Now, it works that way in private servers. It does not work that way in Classic World of Warcraft. In Classic World of Warcraft, you don't get any chance to proc the heal off of the righteous tick damage. So when you swing, you're only ever going to get at most one heal. But on Light's Hope, if I swung once, I could proc 2 heals. And I also have the Skullflame Shield, which has a chance to proc a heal. And I also have Life Stealing on my weapon, which has a chance to proc a heal. And my weapon itself has an internal proc, which has a chance to proc a heal. So I could swing, with this character here, I could swing once and possibly get 1, 2, 3, 5 heals. 6 if I've got the Demon Forge breastplate, right? If the mob hits me at the same time. So it's insane. So if you watch this, watch all the heals. Plus 49, plus 30. Plus 49, plus 35. Those are all the heals that are coming. Here, let's see if I can... I don't know if I've got a good one in here. There, look, see those heals? There's 3 heals. Another heal. 2 more heals. Another one, another one, another one. So you can see with this particular setup on my Protection Paladin, I was able to just, like... You know, I was able to pull off a lot of heals. And so I was using KTM here to show my healing, right? You can see here I've got 16 individual heals for 262 health. It may not seem like a lot, but it's huge. Like when you're pulling, and the other thing too is when you're pulling like huge pulls, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mobs at once, you're going to be getting some heals from your chest piece. You're going to be getting heals from your Demon Forged armor if you've got that. If you got the Uther's Trinket, which of course I say is mandatory, you can see there the Uther's Light effect procced, right? That's a trinket, so when that procs, it throws a holy shield up, which absorbs about 200 to 300 damage, which is pretty fucking awesome. That's a lot. So if you're healing for 230, Uther's Light procs, which is basically it's not a heal, but it's basically a heal, right? When you're mitigating like 300 damage, it's the same thing as if you took 300 damage, but you got healed for 300 health. So you can think of Uther's Light as a heal, right? So 230 healing plus Uther's Light every time it procs, right there. That's all already up to like, 500, 530 healing on one fight. That's a ton, So I'm really excited. And there you see on one swing, look at that. I procced 4 heals. So I'm super excited to see if this works. Now, it worked that way on Light's Hope. So I'm assuming now this is something that not everybody knows, right? I mean, some people do, but not everybody knows this. Because this didn't work in Classic WoW. So I'm really excited to see if this works on Everlook. And if it does, you guys are definitely going to see me playing my Protection Paladin, because it's going to be badass. It's going to be awesome. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. I'm out of here. Peace out.